Check out this view overlooking Yabucoa Valley. It's beautiful. I just did my breath work here, but today I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about. I mean, it's really over the last year. But this message is for anyone who is on the path of self-discovery and feels alone in that, because I've gotten pretty good at being alone without feeling lonely, being able to be by myself for extended periods of time. But there is part of me who desires a community, and we are humans after all. But if you're feeling alone, if you feel alone, it's really just nothing more than a sign of growth. Because as you expand, as you heal, you become more of who you truly are. And it's not like you're becoming more of yourself. It's you're letting go of the parts that were not you, that didn't serve you, that weren't true to your highest good. And a lot of times that's people, that's habits, behaviors, that's environments. And as you grow, naturally those things are going to fall away. And sometimes it's really hard to let them go, but the sooner you do, the faster you'll be happy, basically, because those things are keeping you in a cycle of unhappiness, of unfulfillment, because you're not acting on your highest self. So if you feel alone about this, it's okay. And the other thing is, if you've walked the path that I have, which is just massive expansion in terms of intellectual understanding, and you're listening to books, you're reading books, you're watching podcasts, listening to channeled works and stuff, who the hell are you going to talk about that with, right? It's hard to find anyone in your life that really understands what you're going through. But they're out there. I mean, I'm right here. But the thing is, the more you expand your knowledge, the more unique your set of wisdom becomes. Because you're branching out into a different space than anyone else. You have a combination of books that you've read, of experiences that you've had, that give you the wisdom, the understanding you have, and maybe that makes you not relatable to anyone in your life. Besides on the internet, some people are relatable, but in your life, it's like the conversations just drain you because everybody's talking about what is, or their opinions on what is, rather than what could be. And it's more as like people, places, things, wars, politics. How is that stuff interesting? I don't know. I just know for me, the only conversations that really make me feel alive anymore are very philosophical, I guess you could call them, um, about the meaning of who we are, the nature of existence, perception, reality, creation. all that stuff gets me fired up and I feel energized. But all the other conversations drain you. And that's a sign that you're not, you're not exactly in the best spot for you. But it takes time, right? It takes time. Something I like to, a little, I don't even know what to call this thing I like to use to demonstrate for how expansion works, of intellectual understanding at least, is like the more you, here's your, imagine this is a circle, my fist, or a sphere rather, and this is how much you know about the world, the opinions you hold, the beliefs you have based on experiences you've had, but also hearsay from people you think are trusted sources. But as you take it upon yourself to grow and expand, well, really quick, this circumference, the outside of this fist, I wish I'm holding my camera, but I can't show you. But the outside of this fist, that's your contact with the unknown. So that you think you know so much because your contact with the unknown is so small. But as you expand, as you grow your knowledge, and now this is a bigger sphere, and you have new beliefs and new understandings, your contact with the unknown, that circumference, is way, way larger, right? Now all of a sudden you're like, you start to get open to the idea that you don't really know anything. You can just form, not opinions, what's the right word? Educated guesses based on your experiences. But there is no full knowledge of the truth that you can have. You can piece things together. And that's why it gets draining to talk with people who have that idea of the truth. They think they have the whole truth. They act as if they have the whole truth, as this is just the way life is, instead of when you are expanded more, really your opinions, your beliefs can change from day to day because you learn new things that make you think differently in every moment. And that's what openness is. That's why it's important to be open, because if you're closed off to the idea that there's so much unknown, I hope some of this is making sense. If you're closed off to that idea, you're closed off to yourself. You're not doing yourself any justice, because the truth is you came here to learn certain lessons, and if you're stuck in that, you're just repeating the same lessons over and over and over, the same habits, the same stuff. You're not experiencing anything new. You're not getting out of your comfort zone. Think of this as your comfort zone as well. Maybe I should have just started with that from the start. This is your comfort zone. But as you grow, get beyond your comfort zone, you become someone great. And you realize that a lot of those things that you thought you knew, those habits you had, they were constricting you. They were keeping you here. And as you spread out, those things kind of fall away. They break away. Think of them as barriers, that circumference to the circle. And as far as feeling alone goes, I mean, I've started to take pride in it. At first it was like, fuck, I can't like share any of this. I'm so excited about all this stuff I'm learning, but I can't share it with anyone I know. Like, they'll think I'm crazy. And that's okay. I realize I don't need to share jack shit with anyone. I can kind of keep it for myself. And I don't know. Something about that feels nice to me because I grew up as, I've always kind of been a little bit of a people pleaser. Not really. I've been independent, but I was very dependent also on people's opinion of me. And keeping things for myself, not sharing everything about my life is very new to me. I was very open. I've always been an open book, I feel like, but yeah, I hope some of this resonates with someone out there. Another video of me rambling my thoughts. I love it here in Puerto Rico. I go home in like a month, and then I move in with some colleagues just to grind business and stuff. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna be disciplined for sure. It's gonna be better than at home. But me, I don't know. I feel like I want to be alone for a lot longer. It is what it is, though. I love you guys. I love you all. Anyone who's watching this video, you are loved. Infinitely. Absolutely loved. And all you need to do is accept that. And life gets so much better. You are me, and we are infinite. Peace.